The great house of Collinwood stands in the 20th century as it did in the 18th, a silent witness to the tragedies of the Collins family, then and now. For time has been suspended here. The clock's hands have stopped as a result of a seance, and the girl who is missing, whose journey to the year 1795 began in this room, at this table, that girl now is about to die. Convicted of witchcraft and sentenced to hang. And now, two moments in time are parallel. During one tick of a clock in 1968, months have passed in 1795. Now, only seconds remain.
You want a mask?
Remember, Vicky. Remember, somehow I'll find you again. No matter what happens now, I'll find you. Remember what I'm saying. Remember. Remember.
The seance which kept Collinwood frozen in time is over, but the effects are not, and will perhaps never be. For one has returned from the shadows of another century with dim, haunting memories which terrify one man who lived then as well as now.
Go back. Back in time, Vicky. Back. Run through the days, the months, the years. Remember where you were.
I don't want to go back.
I will protect you.
You think I'm the witch, Countess?
Countess?
You and Abigail went to my room and you went through my things. You got the book.
Tell me about the book.
You know all about the book. But Peter says that we should use it in the trial, because it will make the judges believe that I do come from the 20th century.
Oh, the Collins family history. Yes, of course. Tell me, Vicky, where is that book?
If only Barnabas were here. If only I could see him.
He'd help us.
Do you know what has happened to Barnabas?
He would get Peter out of jail.
Vicky, it is very important. You must try to remember.
I don't know. I don't remember.
You must.
The bat. The bat at the window. Josette said the bat had...
Tell me what Josette said.
She won't help me. She thinks I'm a witch, too. You know that.
How would I know that?
But Peter says that you've changed. That you don't think I'm a witch. You've got to help him. I can't. He's in jail and I'm here. You've got to save him, Countess, or he'll die. You've got to. I've got to go to him. I must.
Now, Vicky, you must lie down.
No, I must go to him, and you can't stop me.
Close your eyes.
No.
You must close your eyes, and when you open them, you will be awake, but you will remember nothing.
No. I've got to help him. You can't stop me.
At the great house of Collinwood, Victoria Winters has returned to the present day from her strange and haunting adventure in the past. But the terrible events she lived through there are beginning to change not only her life, but the fates of those around her. But her own grief is so great, she is able to think of only her lost love, a man she met and grew to know, a man who lived and died almost 200 years ago.
Vicky, please.
Mrs. Stoddard, I can't leave until I find his grave.
But you've been looking for half an hour. Dr. Hoffman told me not to let you overexert yourself.
The caretaker said that if Peter was buried anywhere here, that it would be here in this section. Why can't they keep it neater? It looks so wild.
Vicky, this is too much of a strain.
You don't understand. Less than a week ago, I was with Peter.
Well, you can't see him now or be with him ever again. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that sounds tactless, but I said it deliberately. I don't want to hurt you, but you're going to hurt yourself even more if you go on thinking about him.
How can I help but go on?
Vicky.
I was in jail, and no one else would defend me. Peter was studying to be a lawyer. He was the only one who cared.
Well, it's natural for you to be grateful, yes, but to come out here...
Don't you see? It all seems so dreamlike. At least if I find his grave, I'll know he lived.
But you know now Dr. Hoffman saw the record of his death.
A record. A yellowed piece of paper in a dusty file. That's not real to me. His grave is here.
What?
It's one of these.
How do you know?
It's this one. Peter.
Vicky. My poor Vicky.
Victoria Winters has returned from a strange, frightening journey into the past. One by one, she has begun to remember the terrible events she witnessed in the year 1795. There is another in the Collins family who knows those events only too well, for he too lived through them. Now he fears that Victoria Winters may have learned his awful secret. While this night is still young, Barnabas Collins will learn that no part of the past can ever die. Indeed, his own past may soon begin to catch up with him.
I have lived this curse for almost 200 years. Is that not time enough? Now that you have found me again, must everyone around me die as they did before? No. I will not let you do it. I will not let you. Burn. Burn. That is the only way you will die. That is the only way this curse will end. Burn. Burn. No! Where are you? Where?
Victoria Winters has returned from a strange, frightening journey into the past. One by one, she has begun to remember the terrible events she witnessed in the year 1795. She has remembered now that the tragedies of the past were caused by acts of witchcraft, and that the witch was Angelique Collins. Soon this knowledge will place Victoria Winters in grave danger. For there is one at the old house on the Collins estate who fears that she knows too much, that unless she is stopped, she will reveal his evil secret to the world.
Vicky, go to the portrait and listen. Listen to me. You will be ready tonight, Vicky. When it is late and all the others are asleep, I will come for you. I will wake you, Vicky. We will go away together and never return to Collinwood.
Yes, Barnabas. I will be waiting for you.